jokes and fun, another live stream till the morning sun. Way down under where the sunrise glows. Let's turn up. GR Mark's got the whole stream rolling slow.
What is up, champions? Welcome back. Cheers, good health, good futures, full of success to all you champions. Specifically Jackson, first up, appreciate you. Cheers. Tonio, cheers. Welcome. How have you champions been since the last time I streamed? What's up? Got a tiny bit of my cigar from previous stream left over. I don't know how dry it is. I hope it's okay. Either way, let's just get started with Tonio's link. Yeah. Sorry, I was just testing the audio, guys. You look like a Spider-Man villain because of the way you're dressed. It's the glasses, sunglasses, isn't it? I got the circular ones. I look like the cousin of Dr. Octopus. Some kind of villain of Batman, Spider-Man, either one. Smosh is a new Smosh Mouth episode of the podcast. Oh no, Smosh Pit. Never mind, sorry. Reddit stories. The popular Reddit stories. But enough of that, let us check out Tonio's link. Both links. I've been watching Dr. Fauci getting roasted in Congress for his mistreatment of COVID. But enough of that, let us check out Tonio's link. Both links. I've been watching Dr. Fauci getting roasted in Congress for his mistreatment of COVID.
Quizmasters. It's been a while, and today...
Excuse me. Alright, first link of the stream. Sorry, I not had enough coffee yet. Guess the Walking Dead characters by voice. Quizoa.
And today, it's time to put your ears to the test. Can you guess the Walking Dead character by their voice? Pay close attention and see how many you can get right. Hit that subscribe button for more exciting quizzes, and let's get started.
You can breathe.
Hey, what's up, Plush? What is up, Plush? Mr. Swag Liddy has entered the chat. Have you champions joining me so quickly?
You can blink. You can cry.
All right, let's kick this off. Can you recognize this legendary Walking Dead voice? Can you
You can cry.
All right, let's kick this off. Can you recognize this legendary Walking Dead voice?
Negan?
Yep, it's Negan.
Oh, it is Negan. I saw Negan one
can
time
breathe.
in a clip.
You can blink. You can cry.
Oof, man.
You mean me?
How about this one? Do you recognize the voice? Of course, it's Rick Grimes.
Me? You mean me? God isn't here anymore.
Which character is talking right now?
Shane?
It's Gabriel Stokes.
No idea.
God isn't here anymore.
Who's the first character Rick meets in Atlanta?
Morgan. C. Glenn. Oh, in the attack.
Come on, girl, you got walkers all around you. They're in the woods. They're in the RV.
Do you know who this voice belongs to? It's Shane Walsh.
Come on, girl, you got walkers all around you. They're in the woods. They're in the RV.
You said that you would turn on your radio every day at dawn, and you...
Whose voice is echoing through this clip? It's Morgan Jones.
Morgan now, yeah. I thought as much.
You said that you would turn on your radio every day at dawn, and you were not there!
Who do they leave under a tree because he was bit in season 1?
Dale. Jim! Oh, it's Jim! I get the names wrong, champ.
Can you spot the odd-looking Daryl Dixon emoji from this group?
I couldn't see it. Devon, what's up?
Belonged to people I knew. People who went out and never came back.
Can you name the character from just this voice?
Amy?
It's Carol Pelletier.
Carol. God damn,
You're cold as ice, Officer Friendly.
Who's speaking in this moment?
Merle. I know that for a fact. That's Merle. Daryl's brother.
It's Merle Dixon.
Got one enemy. We ain't the Walking Dead.
Identify this character by their voice alone.
Hello? Champions, if anyone's champions are still there, I don't know what happened for a second, like the stream cut out, but it came back. Let me know in chat if you're still around. Say hi in chat. Plus, you're still here? Sweet. I don't know what happened back there, guys. Weird. Bloody ashing on myself. I had my coffee this morning, Devon. Very good. Still here? Alright. Sorry, let's continue.
Yep, it's Daryl Dixon.
We got one enemy. We ain't the Walking Dead.
Where does the group meet up after the prison?
Terminus.
have never in my life been as scared as I was that night in the woods.
Which Walking Dead icon is talking here? It's Eugene Porter.
Eugene. I have small of it yet.
You attacked our home? Killed my friends, our family?
Do you recognize this voice from the apocalypse? It's Maggie Green.
Maggie. I thought her name was Amy. I haven't watched her in ages.
Who betrays Rick when he stands up to Negan?
No idea. Gregory. Goddamn Gregory.
Yeah, pretty sure you got that backwards.
Who do you think is behind this voice? It's Glenn Rhee.
Because we actually know what we're doing out there.
I'm going to move on from this, guys, because I really didn't know much about the answers or anything. I think I've only ever watched... Is it season 5 where the representatives of Alexandria meet the gang? That's what I got up to. Anything after that, I don't know anything about. And I've only seen like snippets off YouTube of what comes next. So, let us get on to the next links. After that, I don't know anything about. And I've only seen like snippets off YouTube of what comes next. So, let us get on to the next links. Here we go, we got Champion Tonio gameplays. Once it arrives, once it picks up. Here we are, All-Star Brawl.
Alright, they got picture here. I'm sick of it. Alright. I'm gonna play, every day. And don't be late. You understand?
Cheers, Tonio. What's up, Zor? Welcome back. Watching Champion Tonio versus his cousins. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Oh, snap, Tonio. Game's getting litty.
Yo! Bro, are you playing as Aang? I'm playing as Lady. Okay. What? Oh, oh,
do I look like I'm paused?
Bro, let me... Bro. Oh, get him. Let's go. Wait, what are you doing? Why is she falling off the nose?
Oh yeah.
Hey, no. No. Keep blade.
Cigar number 1 down.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I got Tonya and then Brian got
You can tell me what to look up,
No, I
Zor.
got you, Rob.
Damn, the craziness begins, champions. Here he has Champion Tony versus Champion Tonio's cousin in Nickelodeon All-Star. SpongeBob versus Jimmy Neutron, bitch ass.
Oh, but you should know, Nickelodeon All-Star, bro, it's kind of similar, like, Super Smash
And Patrick's in the corner cheering.
Oh, no!
And then Squidward is like fisting himself with his clarinet.
Oh shoot, no. I can't move.
No, man. No.
This is like Super Smash Brothers, but Nickelodeon characters.
I almost had that, bro. No. Bro, I'm trying to finish, bro. Okay, Brian, stop hitting camping, dog. Brian, you're weird. Stop hitting camping, bro.
Watch the whole thing, but you can skip and get to the next part or the end of the video.
Right Blade's weird. Exactly. Right Blade, he's weird.
That's cool, we can watch this for a bit.
Right, Brian, like, you're weird for spawn here. Bro, like, who does that in Nickelodeon stuff? Like, who does that, bro?
Brian is.
Oh, shoot. Bro, I can't, bro.
Did he just know?
Brian fell. That's right. What? Yo. Oh, shoot. No. No. Oh, yeah. Nah, I give me a break from Brian for his break for spawning like that. Like, come on, let's give me a break from Brian for spawn here. Come on, let's give me a break. No, oh dang it. Alright.
Yeah, remember that? Oh, yeah.
He's right there. He's clear too. Alright, get him, Blake, get him. Oh, dang it. No! Dang it, bro. Oh, yes.
Wait, so which one is Brian's?
Oh, you're the dinosaur. You're player 3.
Yeah, which one is Brian? Player 2?
Yeah, he's player 2. He's playing this game.
5 classic German foods to try. Suggested by Zora. Thank you, Zora. I've written that down. I'll get onto it.
No, I ain't getting you with that, boy.
Let's see, Brian. Get your spawn.
Okay, Brian, stop. No, bro. He's trying to get spawn me again, bro.
Oh, yeah, Brian. Oh, it didn't work.
Oh, get Brian now. Oh, shoot. Oh, he's right there. Oh, dang it.
Oh, no. My bad. It's like that, Brian.
Let's go.
Seven minutes, 30 seconds long. It's fine.
Time's up. Oh, I won! Let's go! I won. Hey, Brian got third. Alright, we're gonna try a different game mode.
Bro, that's tragic.
Say what's up to the people.
What up, kid?
Okay, Blake, what's that? What are you doing? Alright, battle. Alright, stop. Alright, what do you stop? You want to do stop?
The champion Tonio Familia.
Alright.
That's cool. So can I go?
Yeah, sure. Alright, come on, Blake.
Deal is a deal. While my bitch was looking up, Tanya's was going down the drain. I'm fired.
Somebody's going down the drain. Oh, Lord in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
You want to do 5 stops?
Women need to be able to say anything in a peaceful life.
You want to do 6 minutes or 5 minutes? But you want to do 6 minutes or 5 minutes? Alright.
No worries, Tonio. Discord.
Let's do
Settle down.
Alright, let's go, y'all.
You got a channel to show me. Schneider 800. Jack Snyder? Schneider 500. 800. Happily check it out. Un momento, por favor, please. I gotta get pre-gamed for these reactions. Alright, we're back. Excuse me. Crazy good times.
Please. No. Yo, what is that?
What is that?
No,
What are those?
No.
He's new, Zor. Cool. Either way, like, subscribe, and check out Tonio, Champion Tonio O'Reilly. Just like Champion Plush, always going strong with their gaming content. So like, subscribe, and check it out. Just like Champion Plush, always going strong with their gaming content. So like, subscribe, and check it out. Alright, Jackson. Just like Champion Plush, always going strong with their gaming content. So like, subscribe, and check it out. Oh, there you go. Never mind. Thought he didn't show up. My buddy from high school? Okay. Fork you, ticked off Vic. Thanks, Jackson, for another ticked off Vic.
Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, your sister's ass, the Pony Express, Vic DiBattista here. So Lucy the other night made my favorite dish, eggplant parmesan, homemade from scratch. She makes the best. So she puts the dish, the tray, the big tray of eggplant parmesan, enough to feed Yankee Stadium, of course, in the middle of the table. So it's me, Lucy, and my kids, and she put it with a serving spoon. So I get my fork, a clean fork, mind you. I haven't used it yet. Hasn't been in my mouth. It's a clean freaking fork. I go to get the eggplant parmesan, and everybody's flipped out. What are you doing? Use the serving spoon. Well, what are you talking about? I didn't double dip. It's a clean freaking fork. Why can't I use a clean fork in the eggplant parmesan and put it in my dish? Why do I have to use a serving spoon? And God forbid it's like mutiny in the family. Lucy never takes my side, always takes the sides of the kids. This is bullshit. This is my house. You know what? I don't get mad. I get even. Lucy bought their favorite yogurts while they're visiting us. Watch what I'm going to do. Oh, yeah? Clean spoon, okay? Watch this. There you go. And I'm not done yet. Oh, am I mad? I'm not done.
Like childish revenge. Like grown adult people having each other when they're married. It's funny. Good old Vic DiBattista still going strong. It's 5 years ago, but he's still going strong. Good for him.
Yet I have only just begun. I can't use my clean fork. Wrong! My clean fork isn't good enough? Fuck your eggplant spoon! Oh yeah? You think I'm gross? Look at it! There you go. There, how's that? Think I give a shit? Daddy's gross? Yeah, I'm fucking gross.
And then he just pulls his pants down and wipes his ass on the curtains in the living room.
Oh yeah? Daddy's a monster? Fuck me! Fuck you! This is all mine! Everything in this house is mine! Not yours! Mine! I'll eat the eggplant parmesan with my fucking feet if I have to! Yeah, how's this? Oh, you like your fucking Tostitos with a fucking salsa sauce? There you go, watch that! There! Ah, shoot! There you go!
And then he brings the bag to his ass and I'm... Yeah! There's your shit right there!
I'll do whatever the fuck I want in my fucking house! You got a problem with a fucking clean
I'll try not to be too loud, champions. I'm in my tent and stuff, but I'm still waiting to get a few deliveries to improve my setup. Soundproof wall panels. I'm gonna stick on the walls here and behind me. Because I don't want to be too loud for the neighbours. I know, right, Zor? Oh, lordy.
fucking spoon, fucking fork, I can't get the fucking... There you go, I don't give a fuck. My fucking house is my house. Everything in this house is mine. I'm the king of my fucking castle.
Those lights hanging down, they look out of place. Just my opinion, I could be wrong. What do you champions think? Do you think those lights that look like bug zappers are out of place? Or is that a visual effect? First glance, I can't tell if those two black lights are real.
How about this for them? I'm gonna... I'll talk. And then be fucking coming. I'll sneeze. Shoot.
No, they're fake, they're fake. Never mind. Filter,
I'm gonna
yeah.
lick out fucking coffee in my hair. Enjoy your fucking coffee. Come on, you gonna fuck with me? Because I got a clean fucking spoon going to my fucking...
Oh yeah, take this, bitch.
Fuck everything. Shoot. I'm gonna lick the fucking counter. Look at it. Fuck me. Fuck you. You got a problem with my clean fork going into my eggplant parmesan? Oh yeah? Well, watch this. What are you gonna binge watch the Queen's Gambit tonight? No problem. Enjoy. One thing about eggplant parmesan, it gives me gas. Hey.
Zor's got a question. I must answer this question before I continue. Let me hear it, Zor. Homer fan, welcome back. Oh, please do. Guys, you don't have to ask. Well, I'm glad that you want to. You know, any Zor or anybody else wants to do a compilation of me or a video of me or whatever it is, please send it my way and I'll definitely showcase and shout you out for it. Anytime, guys. In fact, a lot of the progress of my channel over the years is because of you champions' pictures and thumbnails and videos and audio things you've sent me, so no, please send them my way. I'll gladly use it.
I'm gonna fart on every one of your fucking pillows. How's that? There you go.
Oh, no worries, Homer. Appreciate it. Shout out to Vex.
Going into the eggplant parmesan. There you go. You can sleep with my eggplant parmesan. Nice.
Granny compilation. Oh.
Oh, what's this? Is this your toothbrush? Well, check this out. Daddy's an animal. Daddy's gross. Look at this. Fuck me. Fuck you. Are these your bathroom towels? Daddy's gross. Daddy's an animal. Here's your bathroom towels right here. And you got a problem with my clean fork going to my eggplant? Here's your serving spoon.
Eggplant.
Right over here. Here's your serving spoon right here.
Where's Logan Dog when you need him?
Mind if I grab some eggplant parmesan with my clean fork?
Nice ass. One of my favorite Vic videos ever. Very appreciate you, Jackson, for sending it to me. Alright, let's get to the next one. How are you champs doing? You all doing good today? I know Vex is working, so you guys doing good with life? School, work, whatever it is? Always like to know. This stream, as much it is for my enjoyment, it is for your champion's enjoyment to decompress and type all the bad shit of life on chat so you get it out of you. You get rid of it, you brush it off, and you don't have to worry about it again. Today's SummerSlam weekend, I had a wrestling. I haven't watched that stuff in ages. I don't know what's going on. Doing good, Tonio? Watching Monster Jam Roku TV. Apparently you are on IMDb. I searched your name. No, I'm not. I thought celebrities or actors or whoever only have those pages set up for them. I've never set up a page. It's weird. Okay. Whatever. Okay, so your buddy's channel name. DW Food. Oh, well, I've written this down anyway, Zora, so this is a verified channel, so to be safe, this will be the next thing I react to off-stream. So that'll be the next video reaction I upload after this, so look forward to that, Zora, and I'll shout you out for it. Okay. I react to off-stream. Thanks again, Tonio, for the thumbnail. That'll be the next video reaction I upload after this, so look forward to that, Zora, and I'll shout you out for it. Okay. Alright. Where are we? I react to off-stream. Thanks again, Tonio, for the thumbnail. That'll be the next video reaction I upload after this, so look forward to that, Zora, and I'll shout you out for it. Okay. I had my volume down, guys. Sorry, that's why I was a bit quieter. Right. What's up, baby?
I'm gonna go to Walgreens. I gotta
react
go.
to off-stream.
So cute today.
Thanks again, Tonio, for the thumbnail. The next video reaction. Your champion should be able to hear me better now because I turned the volume on my keyboard. There's different volume levels I forget because there's one on my computer which is 100%. But then there's the volume controls on Streamlabs, which are fine, but then there's other volumes. The main one I turned up, so now everything should be better. Okay, so we have got Plush's Link, Lance 210. Funniest pranks compilation, alright?
Cute today, babe. I really like the way you did your eyebrows today. Like, it really, like...
Is this the Lance Juggernaut that's tried to kiss... What?
Why are they staring at you? I don't know. Probably because you look so good today. Think about her eyebrows.
I don't know.
They connect? That's awesome. See? I told you I look good today.
I haven't seen this before.
Great. I love it. Yeah. Wow.
See, look, they're all complimenting you. You like them?
It's not permanent, right?
What?
But you can wipe it off, right?
Wipe what off, man?
She don't know what's on her. She don't know? She don't know?
There's a dick on your head.
Yeah.
She doesn't know. Liz, you gotta look in the mirror. Why do you think everyone was laughing?
You got a monobrow and a dick on her head. There we go. I can see the chat properly again, guys. Do any of you have this? Do any of you guys use Streamlabs or other streaming platforms? Do you have the same issue I have? Whenever I begin a stream, the chat is like 0.25% off size. So the comments you send me, I can't see them properly unless I expand the chat a bit more. I can see them fine now, but just always seems to be that issue. Bruh, John is talking over himself in a loop so naughty and rude. Oh, racist towards myself.
You walked around Hollywood like that! You wanna know what the best part about this is? That's permanent marker, it's not coming off.
Stop. Dude, stop. Don't. Stop, bro.
Bro! Are you fucking kidding me?
Bro!
Are you fucking serious? Fucking pussy! Oh my god! You gotta get this! You fucking bitch! Get that fucking camera out of my face! Oh my god! Fuck away from me, Lizzie! I'm gonna fucking kill him. Don't fucking come near me, dog!
Bro, you only got one eyebrow. You might as well let me shave the other
Don't come near me, Lance. Get away from me. Lance, get away from me! Every time, bro! You fuck with me! Alright?
It's a prank!
It's not just a prank. You fucking took my eyebrow off!
Makeup, rub it off!
It ain't makeup!
Got it?
Me and my friend Chris made a bet. If he lost, he had to go get a
Went from 100 back to 0 in like 2 seconds. What a relief. I didn't lose my eyebrow.
spray tan. I'm gonna tell the people we want the darkest spray tan possible.
Snap.
You ready, Chris? No? Not at all?
Not really.
Bye, Chris. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Did you look in the mirror yet? Oh my god.
Bro, what? You guys fucking kidding me?
I told them.
Are you dead serious?
I told them to go on the darkest one. Look at that separation.
You always want to be on the Jersey Shore, right?
You're fucking stupid. Get the fuck out. You fucking go. I'm fucking pissed right now, bro.
It gets dark.
He looks like he's in a menstrual film. You guys know what that is? You know the history of the off-color films back in the day, the racial Hollywood, where they had not just black performers, but white performers put blackface on and act stereotypical black, you know, all that shit in the past. This is what it looks like, a character out of one of those movies. I hope he's not outside a black neighborhood. He'd get his ass beat if he went into public.
Darker over time.
He looks like one of the Jersey Shore guys.
Don't ever ask me to do nothing for you again. It's just a prank, bro.
It's just a prank. Look at me! Look at me!
What the fuck, Lance? What the fuck you do to me now, you jerk-off?
Check it out. Look in the mirror. Where's your hair at? No, your hair is that. Look in the mirror.
The fuck?
Ow! 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 Ow!
I can't. Lance, this ain't no fucking joke. I'm no fucking eyebrow, you fucking asshole. Guess what? You're paying to get me a fucking tattoo eyebrow. Tattoo!
Get him, Granny.
Oh my god!
What are you gonna do now, Lance?
Just draw an eye!
I'm gonna do something to you that you ain't never gonna fucking forget.
Draw an eyebrow
You
on!
wanna stop, cut,
Check Discord after this. Oh, good, it's up. Okay. This is Tonio's unboxing, I think, on his TikTok. Let's go, Poppy! Good music, Tonio. One, two, and three. Walking Dead. monster truck. Cool model. Whatever happened to that old intro song you used to have before? Oh, my channel's evolved since then, and I got my new awesome intro from Champion Vex. Having said that, champs, in the future, if you have any music intros for my stream, send them my way and I'll give it a test run, and if it works out, which I'm sure it would, I'll definitely shout you out and use it. Alright, back to this one. Like I said earlier about the compilation videos of me, if you guys make one, like the same thing goes for thumbnails, music, intros, clips, whatever it is. Happily use it. Mr. Creeper, welcome back. Cool. Good unboxings with Champion Tonio. Alright, back to the pranks of Lance 200.
Do you really think I would shave your eyebrow off?
Do I think? I fucking know! I don't have no fucking eyebrow, you scumbag! I hate you.
It's a prank!
Prank my ass.
Grandma, look in the mirror.
Yeah, look! What am I supposed to do with this? I'll even if I got
It's makeup! It's makeup! Look in the mirror, rub it off, it's makeup!
Ain't nothing, motherfucker.
Look, there's makeup right on the fucking... Look, you're licking it. It's coming off.
There's still eyebrow missing.
Well, that's you. I don't know.
Look.
Maybe you don't have eyebrows to begin with.
Well, where's my eyebrow?
I don't know. Where is your eyebrow?
Well, where's it at?
I didn't shave it off. That's just makeup.
Oh, you better kiss my ass. Where the fuck's it at?
I don't know where eyebrow
Oh,
is.
man, you're in deep shit now. I did have some eyebrow left.
Well, I don't see anything now.
Now it's in the fucking razor blade, you asshole.
There's nothing in here. Look. There's not a single hair in this razor blade.
Well, where's my hair at?
I don't know. Maybe you don't have any.
I had hair last night when I went to bed.
Not anymore.
Evidently not.
Eyebrows are...
The tooth fairy came, didn't give me a coin, it stole my eyebrows.
Fine.
Yeah, I found my eyebrow pencil, thank you, motherfucker. Guess what, Liz?
What are you doing? Get away from me.
You're never gonna believe what I'm...
What are you...
I'm gonna shake your fucking head off.
No!
I'm gonna give you a mohawk you ain't never fucking had, you motherfucker.
Get away! Grandma! Ah! Ah! Get away!
Good old Lance 200 and Grandma. Going good, Homer? Got an off-stream reaction request? Oh, let me hear it. What is this reaction you speak of, Homer? I'm waiting with intent. No worries, Homer. Oh, yeah, I forget you can send a link. You don't have to write it down. Right, whatever. My mistake. Alright, like, subscribe, and check out the Try Guys too. They've collaborated with Smosh, doing a lie detector test. Trolley problems. I'm sure there's another link I can check out beforehand. Alright, like, subscribe, and check out the Try Guys too. They've collaborated with Smosh, doing a lie detector test. Trolley problems. I'm sure there's another link I can check out beforehand. Alright, like, subscribe, and check out the Try Guys too. They've collaborated with Smosh, doing a lie detector test. Trolley. Tonio is next, yes. And his link is channel Styx Plays. Like, subscribe, check out Styx Plays. 28 weeks later in Minecraft. Get out of my room, Mom, I'm playing Minecraft.
It's a boy. Wait. Don't know who's in there. Don, it's a kid.
The infamous scene. I remember this. Snap.
Are you alright? Are you right? Yeah. Where have you come from?
Sanford.
Sanford's upriver, a few miles.
How did you get here?
They were chasing me, screaming. I was scared. I ran. I tried other houses. They were empty. I came through the woods and followed until I got here.
Who were chasing you?
My mum. My dad. They're trying to kill me. There's others too.
How many?
Loads, Sam.
A Champion Creative Hangout. CCH? Champion Creative Hangout, which everything you send me is either if it's your content or if it's somebody else's you want me to react to, it's creative nonetheless, so that's why.
No! Give me a hand! Give me a hand! No! No!
Okay, first of all, if I was inside my family's house having dinner, I hear a zombie weird coming out from outside, I'm not gonna investigate, look outside, or kitchen board. Me either, Tonio. And the very fact that I had, like, big enough holes in that house to peep through, big enough for those infected to reach in and grab their arm and bite it. Stupid. And then the guy, like, runs away while his family gets killed. Coward. I meant to say noise. Yeah, exactly. Making all the noise, the infected come at you and then break through the house. You're supposed to be quiet. I see all your link for your off-stream request, Timer, no worries. It's funny, because I did a reaction video a little while ago of this exact scene. But in, like, the real movie scene. Thumbnail of me and him on the boat, trying to get away from the infected. Well, it was cool they do a Minecraft version of it. The run meme, yeah. Run. Run. Very good. Sticks plays? Check it out. Deadly. Tate prison humiliation turns deadly. Ugh, sick of hearing about the Tate brothers. Got arrested again for something they apparently didn't do. Anyway, let's get check out that off-stream reaction. Deadly. Ugh, sick of hearing about the Tate brothers. Got arrested again for something they apparently didn't do. Anyway, let's get
Look, Toshiba handy.
check out that off-stream reaction. Deadly. Okay. Ugh, sick of hearing about the Tate brothers. Got arrested again for something they apparently didn't do. Sorry, I'm stuck in a loop. Let me fix that. Alright, I'm just going to write down this off-stream reaction. Bear with me, and then we'll get back on to the others. Alright. What do we got? Offensive cartoon. Offensive cartoon. That's the channel name. Luckily I'm not a liberal, otherwise I couldn't handle it. Oh my god, what do you mean this is offensive? Oh, my feelings. Shh. South Park best of moments. Good old South Park. Okay. I'll get onto those reactions as quick as I can. Appreciate it, Homer. Oh, whoops, I just got out of YouTube. My apologies. Oh, it's back. Good. Yeah. Excuse me. All the Congress hearings from Dr. Fauci and the mismanagement of COVID. Ironically, I knew this was going to happen. I'm pretty sure I said in an old stream when COVID was still going on, or maybe it was near the end of it, I said that there would be, whoever's in charge would get their repercussions, and I guess they have finally. Yeah. Tonio and Plush, links are next. In charge would get their repercussions, and I guess they have finally. Alright, Plush. Yeah. Tonio and
He's
Plush.
lining up for the backflip.
In charge. You've been watching those, have you, Homer? My old content of me and Jake. Yeah, I could do something with Jake coming up. I did say I was going to do that. I was just thinking of coming up with an idea. Been brainstorming in my room, written a few things down, so, you know, I'll have something uploaded shortly. Anyway, let's check out 2017 Monster Jam season. Monster Jam Chaos. Thanks, Plush.
Oh!
And it sends him over!
Is letting her eat right here.
He has just been on fire.
And see that slap landing down? Tony crashed on that same hit. He can learn from that. Ryan,
Going
look at
for the
nose
stoppie.
wheelie.
And a save!
From reverse to back into drive. Landed really well. That's why I'm really watching. Oh, look at this.
I'm doing the J Daddy face. You know J Daddy, that amazing talent who made that Scumtown High. Awesome horror movie, and all his other horror and comedy antics. Smashing through that door. Oh, that was a face he does. A lot of his characters does that.
Turn into it, Tom. Oh, the other way, the other way. Oh, it's coming over. It's going over.
Back on all four BKT tires.
Look at it. It's just staying up a little bit, and it looks like it's bottoming out. Oh, dude, nice save. Pop it, pop it. Oh! Oh, see, you do have to wait there. When you go to stave it, you have to wait. You can't snap the wheel really hard. He's not going to block Lindsay.
Another huge backflip tonight.
Ages are super low, like right in front of his steering wheel, so they're way out of the way. They're not on either side, but he trips up. He's about to save it, but he was too close to the edge. Let's see if she can pull this backflip.
Listen to the roar of the
Scooby-Doo.
Oh, it's a slow one. She didn't get the throttle soon enough. She's going to save it. Lining up for the backflip.
Here it is.
Oh, you hit it a little bit crooked. Oh, he's going to end his run on the... Oh, my gosh.
Feet and screaming.
Great step-up jump. Look at that hair. Comes down nicely.
For the backflip. Here we go.
Wow, huge air. Perfect rotation.
It all comes down to this.
Huge jump right out of the get-go. He's going for it. Oh, man. Broke a 4-link bar. Lost the front drive. Working it around. Time's winding down. Big backflip.
And he nails it. Here goes Ryan Anderson. son of a digger nails it. Pedal is on. Ryan Anderson is on the ragged edge.
Never lifted all the way around there. Oh, two-wheel.
Stop him. And it's
What?
Stoppy. And he's in reverse.
He's got it.
Moonwalking across the carrier dome right now.
Oh, wow.
Look at these fans on their feet.
Super long.
This is nuts. The carrier dome just exploded. And he's on one wheel. And he saves it.
That's impressive. Very good.
Backflip of the night.
Too much. Overdid it.
Trying to give it some gas.
Didn't quite get a bite.
And Bryce Kenny in the mix right now with a great freestyle, quite possibly his best in the stadium so far. Great save.
Wait a minute, did he just take the fountain out in the second run?
Line it up.
Nailed it. Wow, somebody did a backflip. Now it's almost required, and you have to land it and land it brilliantly or do something.
And after Bryce Kenny's run, you got to step it up a little bit.
Oh, come on back, and yep, he's
there
back
he
on
is.
course. See if he can finish strong. Try to get Bryce Kenny on the hot seat. Boy, that's got
nice.
some serious
Damn, boy.
Can Randy Brown pull something out that is going to
splash,
above an 8.100 right now? Chuck looking a little rough.
Wow. Oh, my. Oh, my.
Oh.
Well, wait. What did I tell you?
Right now, doubling up on the other side of the floor at Sam Boyd Stadium. This is pretty solid.
Hang on.
I feel like I just jinxed him upside down. Yep. Tyler Menninga.
All right, now Culver. No.
Holy cow! Whoa!
He got it before I could say it.
That was insane. And a backflip to boot. The 9.240.
Here she goes.
System.
Look at Rosalie.
Hey, here we go. One more trick.
Wait.
Do I look like I'm not in the mood to stream? I'm sorry, guys. I just am. I'm just focusing. I guess the camera too, it's kind of sort of looking down at me a bit. So I look tired but I'm not. I'm fine. John is ticked off. Alright, we're doing Tonio next. After Tonio's link, guys, send me all the fail videos you can. I'm in the mood for some fails. Tired but I'm not. I'm fine. John is ticked off. Alright, we're doing Tonio next. After Tonio's link, guys, send me all the fail videos you can. I'm in the mood for some fails. Tired but I'm not. I'm fine. Okay. John is ticked off. Oh, I'm so ticked off. Classic. Alright, we got Ultra Animations. Like, subscribe, check out Ultra Animation. It's probably the communist Chinese spying on us. Do you hear the plane? Anyway. Ultra Animations. Like, subscribe, check them out. Oh, good. I got an update on my deliveries. Orders shipped. Cool. Should be here in the next 2 days. Check out all the awesome fights of the popular horror characters, creepypastas, whatever. Check it out. Welcome to my world, bitch. Hello. I'll make myself something later. I'm good, thanks. Did I? I'm sorry. You're not too cold? Okay. I don't know why, but I guess because I have my tent now. Because before I had my tent, I would just sit out at the back on this outside garden chair table. This garden chair and table is the things I'll be getting rid of and replacing it with better stuff soon. I must have left the sliding door open so the kitchen would have been cold. But he's okay, the heater is on as well, so works out. Alright, let's check it out. Let's watch Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees stab each other. Did not think that would work on Jason. Jeff the killer. Pennywise ain't got shit on Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger's the original nightmare demon. Monster. Pennywise came later. I think? The Stephen King lore of the characters? I don't know, actually. Pennywise is Stephen King. Freddy Krueger isn't. Either way. Oh, I didn't even give him a balloon. Horror stories and monster trucks coming up. Slender Man. Slender Man has to be one of my favorite horror characters because he dresses nicely. Got this nice suit on. Ironically, I've got a suit jacket on too, and waistcoat, jacket, overcoat, because it's cold. Oh, he's dead now. Hate Cartoon Cat. Look at his hair, Slender. Matrix. Pinhead. I thought there was something in that box. But I guess there isn't. Cartoon Cat must have been an extra in the Matrix. Gotta love the animations on YouTube. Okay. I have seen this before, guys, so we'll move on to the fails. Moving on up, moving on up. Big Will, the brutality of Daddy's head. Another time. Moving on up, moving on up. Insane skateboarding fails. Big Will, the brutality of Daddy's head. Another time. This will be interesting. Okay. Skate Flicks. Like, subscribe, check out Skate Flicks. Insane skateboarding fail compilation 2019. 7 years ago. Crazy, it's been 7 years ago. Since the 2020s and COVID until now. Yep, punch and beat the shit out of the subscribe button. Glad they had a helmet. What's up, Noah? Welcome back. Feels longer than 6 years, doesn't it? Okay, yeah, I can. No worries. Noah's just stopping by quickly to say hi. We'll get back to that fail in a second. I'm glad they had a helmet. What's up, Noah? Welcome back. Feels longer than 6 years, doesn't it? Oh yeah, NASCAR, is it? Awesome stuff. Okay, yeah, I can. If it shows up. Here we are. Let's go, Carson or Larson. Like, subscribe, check out Noah's World. Alright, my in-person view of late race restart in Atlanta NASCAR Cup race from my trip to Atlanta, Georgia. So you actually there? Oh, awesome stuff, Noah.
Kane Carson Hocevar. Where Carson Hocevar goes, chaos follows. The fans know it. The field knows it. And now he is going to have 23 laps to try to pick up win number 2 of the season. The field roars back to life. We are back to green.
Crash towards the end. I turned my head at the same time the spectators did as well. And you're the one filming, obviously, Noah, so this would be full on. I'll definitely go to a live racing rally. It'd be fun. That's cool. I already know the difference of how crazy these cars, how fast they go, like how loud they are. When I'm watching a Noah's perspective of the video compared to watching it on TV, where it looks like it's going slower because it's being filmed, but when you're there, oh my god, it's so different. 180 miles per hour. Luckily you got strong safety barrier stuff around the track.
All these cars scrambling up inside the top 10 as we call single models, lady, most of our medals and ultimately stopped right at the exit route of mid-entrance. And we are under caution for the 6th time in the Quaker State 400. Nick, after all the rain that fell, we wondered if someone hit the grass coming off of turn 4, if they would actually slide all the way to turn 1 through the grass. Kyle Larson just proved you can. Yeah, we can just confirm that. I will be this kind
that must be the best case scenario. You end up dragging on the grass and stopping.
Left some tire marks all the way through the Quaker
rather than smashing into the
he never stopped driving
barrier.
Spinning it left and right, ultimately kept it out of the wall. Now he'll reach.
When they fly by you, it feels like the bleachers are shaking. Oh yeah, the vibrations definitely get picked up in the bleachers, and the people sitting closer to the fence around up close would definitely feel it. Well, thanks for that, Noah. I hope to see you in the next stream when you got more free time. President Trump eulogizes Lindsey Graham. He was at the peak of his game. Yeah, rest in peace to him. Oh, hang on, back to fails. Back to skateboarders hurting themselves. Why? Because most of the time they're skating in the wrong place. Why do they need a pole in the middle of those stairs? That looks out of place too, and it definitely was out of place for him since he squished his nuts on it. Yeet. Bruh. Somebody! Oh, he needs some milk.
Oh shit!
I bet you did, Noah.
Oh! Did you snap that in your ass, dog?
How bad do you want it? Front board to shove. Oh.
Oh no, that's split injury. They say you pull a muscle in your groin or some kind of injury in your groin area. It's like one of the most painful things outside of a broken bone or whatever. Oh, God.
Do you want it? Front board to shove. Oh.
Isaiah Moses, welcome back. The thunderstorms are rumbling.
First try.
Ride of the nuts is so painful.
Whoa.
That's the guy with the camera's fault. Video loading? It's loading, never mind. How you doing, Isaiah Moses? Doing good? Good times ahead. 8 champions watching, thank you. Horror stories and more monster trucks coming up, yes. Ride of a nut so painful. Oh. What other message other than that, Plush? Exactly. Nut shots are painful. We are better men. Oh, he's not. I'm lucky that bottle didn't shatter in his hand. Oh, this just looks bad. Just drive off. I just leave him there. I blame the parents. Helmet, because they're clearly filming her doing a trick. Why wasn't she wearing a helmet? Now she's hurt her head and it could be bad. Okay, cool, Noah, thank you. Make your videos and whatever else shit on the skate parks where it's meant to be, not some public street where you nearly get run over because the car was going the opposite direction you couldn't see because of that building. Exactly, Tonio.
Oh, I got it on me.
From now on, I'm not flipping them off, I'm snapping at them. Same thing. Headshot number 2. Tony, tell him how it is. Oh, well, stupid. They get all the snaps. Can't snap enough when it comes to these videos.
Woo! Jared, come here, man. Whoa! Holy fuck! There's nobody in the car. Oh my god.
Sing a mode, you gotta know I'm here to fuck with niggas' souls. My heart is cold, it's probably cause I'm from the soul with all my woe.
When suddenly the dad loses his patience and appears to kick the boy down onto the ramp. The moment caught on camera by another skater.
I don't think that car was supposed to park there anyway, with that blue painted line. I think that's only a designated car park or a disabled car park or something. Deliveries. So it's the car's fault that skateboarder landed on the car. Who parks behind the half pipe anyway? Who does that? It's like going to a football game and somebody, like a local football game, champions, I used to do that all the time. And the people that would park right behind the goal posts, stupid, and they wondered why the ball would be kicked onto their car windscreen and crack it. You gotta park away from that stuff. Snap! I'm glad that was okay, but why didn't one of them grab him? Stop him before he nearly hit the bus? Too busy filming. Some difficulties. Proof there may be a gas leak at Smosh HQ Part 7. I do love these videos. Click onto that afterwards.
So you're not calling anyone. You're a...
Amanda, you're a batch. You're a batch. Love when she says it. Outrage as Mandani leaves Jews off New York City panel. This man Danny's definitely shown New Yorkers his true colours, hasn't he? He won't last. He'll barely be a footnote in American politics. Mark my words, oh I see it coming, champions. Alright, who am I up to? Sorry, let me get to that new link. You'll barely be a footnote in American politics. Mark my words, oh I see it coming, champions. Oh, we're up to plush. Alright, who am I up to? Sorry, let me get to that. Barely be a footnote in American politics. Mark. We have another fail. Thank you very much, plush. Top 60 brutal parkour fails. Ouch. New compilation from the channel Top Tubes. Like, subscribe, check out Top Tubes. Plush is next, yep. Parkour fails. Well, this will be interesting. And after that, I'm sure we've got a short horror movie, monster trucks, and more of Noah's links. We'll get to them as quick as we can.
Oh! Oh shit!
Oh, ça va?
Oh!
О, корчись. Ты в порядке? Нормально все?
Okay, that one clip makes sense, because even if they fail doing it, at least they're at an actual parkour center where they're meant to do it, compared to just this... And I know it was invented on the street, I get that, on the buildings, free jumping or parkour, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, dude. You alright?
Yeah, just give him an ice cream, he'll be fine.
Oh, you.
Ah! Instant regret, yeah.
Fuck.
Oh!
Ja. Au, Alter.
Oh!
Oh my god. Ой, ёб твою.
Russians. Oh, I've seen this one.
Normal. Oh. Are you okay? I don't know.
Don't put pressure on.
Oh, dude. Oh, wow. Wow. That reminds me of my early schooling back in Perth. That school I went to as a kid, they had those tires in the ground that you'd balance off. Basically, we did our own version of parkour on the playground with those tires. You'd hop on each one in different patterns. In fact, we played like tag on the tires when I was a kid at school. That was kind of a bit nostalgic for me.
Oh!
Oh, get on to Noah's before you have to go, Noah, and then click on the other links. No problem. Is more rush. It's a bit nostalgic for me.
Oh!
Oh, get on to Noah. Alright, link from Noah, and I'll get onto the other one. Just a minute long. Okay, Buddy Brian Free, like, subscribe, check it out. 2014 Budweiser Duels finish Crash Clint Boyer flip from the stands. Full on Noah. Los Polos TV and Noah react to dumbest drivers ever. I've reacted to that before. Check out Los Polos Extra or original Los Polos. Los Polos, yes, the Italian champions, father and son. I'm subscribed to them, they're very good. Alright, yeah, other link. Check out Los Polos Extra or original Los Polos. Los Polos, yes, the Italian champions, father and son. I'm subscribed to them. Alright, here we go. Back to the start. Tony Stewart's crash in Daytona. Channel is Jay Plazinski. Like, subscribe, check it out. Almost said that's thick during some of the crashes in my race. I'm sure it was, Noah. Damn, I was 11 turning 12 back then. Katy Perry had a hissy fit about President Trump's government. Something different. Alright, let me get on to the other links. President Trump's government? Something different. Alright, let me get on to the other links. Alright, here we go. Horror time. President Trump's government? Horror time! Oh yeah, look at it. Another video from the channel Hussey Extra. Like, subscribe. 3 disturbing true kidnapping attempt horror stories. Back to the... Oh yeah, the fail link. Sorry, I hadn't finished that yet. No worries. Well, I've got this ready to go after. Here we go.
Блядь!
Oh,
You good?
Right here, baby.
Fuck, Ryan, you alright?
Oh, shit!
Oh, they all need some milk, chat.
Oh! 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 Oh, нихуя.
Oh my god, Phil, what the freak did you just do?
Broke my spine in 2 places. A thunderstorm in Denver. Yeah, the fighting animation videos. Yeah, parkour off a trash can. Yeah, that's smart. Stupid. Alright. Done that, so now we'll get onto that horror video. And then the other links after. Here we are.
I was living in this old apartment building in the city.
No.
Not a great area, but not terrible either. It was cheap, and I was broke, and it was close to the bar I worked at. I had a ground floor unit, which I didn't love, but it was the only one available. There was a small patio area outside the sliding glass door in my bedroom. The patio faced the back alley, which was always dark and smelled like garbage. I kept the blinds closed all the time.
Noah.
The front door had a deadbolt and a chain.
Poor Bubba Wallace.
I always used both, every single night. I grew up in a house where we locked everything, so it was just a habit. My mom used to say, you can never be too careful. So I was careful. I lived alone. I had a cat named Mo. He was a fat orange cat, and he was basically my only company. I worked nights at the bar, so I usually got home around 3 or 4 in the morning. I'd lock the door, feed Mo, take a shower, and go to bed. Pretty boring routine. One night I got home a little earlier than usual, like 2:30. I was tired and I just wanted to sleep. I did my normal routine: deadbolt, chain, shower, bed. Mo jumped up and curled on my chest like he always did. I fell asleep pretty fast. I woke up at some point. I don't know what time. It was still dark. I just woke up for no reason. That happens to me sometimes. I'll just wake up and then fall back asleep. But this time I noticed something was different. The chain on the front door was hanging loose. I could see it from my bedroom. The door was closed, but the chain was just dangling there, not engaged. I sat up in bed. I was still half asleep, and I thought maybe I forgot to put it on. But I always put it on. I never forgot. I got up and walked to the door. The deadbolt was still locked, but the chain was definitely not on. It was just hanging there. And the door wasn't fully closed. It was maybe an inch open. I could see the hallway light coming through the crack. I felt—
Oh God, it's the dreaded locksmith. It's the ghost that likes to open doors other people cannot.
this cold rush go through me. Like all the blood went to my stomach. I stood there for maybe a full minute just staring at the door. I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe I was still dreaming. I thought maybe I had sleepwalked and unlocked the chain, but I've never sleepwalked in my life. I couldn't think of any explanation. I closed the door. I put the chain back on. I checked the deadbolt twice, then I went back to bed. I didn't sleep. I just lay there with Mo purring on my chest and listened. I listened to the refrigerator humming. I listened to the radiators clicking. I listened to the occasional car outside. Everything was normal, but I felt like something was wrong. The next morning, I checked everything. The windows, the patio door, all locked. Nothing was missing. Nothing was moved. The door showed no signs of forced entry. I asked the landlord if anyone else had a key to my unit. He said no. I asked my neighbors if they heard anything. They said no. I convinced myself it was nothing. Maybe I was just tired and forgot to put the chain on. Maybe the door wasn't actually open. Maybe I imagined it. I told myself I was being paranoid. But it happened again, about a week later. Same thing. I woke up and the chain was hanging loose. The door was slightly open, the deadbolt still locked. Nothing missing, nothing moved, nothing. I called my mom. She told me to get a camera. So I got one. A little security camera that faced the front door. I set it up, and for a few nights, nothing happened. I watched the footage every morning. Just me coming home, locking the door, going to bed. Nothing else. Then one morning, I was watching the footage, and there was something. About 4 in the morning, the footage showed the front door. The chain was on. The door was closed. Everything was normal. And then the doorknob started to turn, just slowly. Someone was trying the knob from the outside. It turned, but the deadbolt held. Then the knob stopped. There was silence for like 10 seconds. Then the knob turned again, slower this time. Then it stopped, and then the door just opened, just like that. Like someone had a key. The deadbolt was still engaged. I could see the bolt in the frame, but the door swung open about 3 inches, and the chain caught it. It stopped. The chain held, and then the door closed again, and the chain was still on. I watched the rest of the footage. Nothing else happened. I rewatched that part like 20 times. I couldn't figure out how the door opened. The deadbolt was locked. I saw it, but the door opened anyway. Maybe the lock was broken. Maybe someone had a key and a way to disengage the bolt from the outside. I didn't know. I called the cops.
125 kilometers thunderstorm, Lubbock, Texas. Lubbock. Oh, take care of your Lubbock Texans. I'm sure the good old Texans in Lubbock will grab their rifles and shoot the hell out of the rain, make the clouds go away. At Nova Shipman. What's up, Nova Shipman? Question mark. You jumped onto my stream, I didn't jump onto yours.
Cops. They came and looked at the footage. They said it was concerning, but there was no crime committed. They said to change my locks. They said to make sure the door frame was secure. They said to call if anything else happened. I changed the locks. I put a new deadbolt in, a better one.
Nova
I started
Shipman, getting all
barricading the
those
door with a
packages in
chair.
order.
I put a bell on the chain so it would jingle if it moved. Nothing happened for a while. Months. I started to relax a little. My lives. I still checked the door every morning, but everything was always fine. Then, one night, I was at work and my neighbor texted me. She said she heard someone trying my door. She said it was around 11 p.m. She knocked on my door and nobody answered, but she said the door was slightly open. She closed it for me. She said the chain was off. I didn't go home that night.
Free disturbing
I stayed at my
horror
friend's
stories.
place. I went back the next morning with my mom.
Everybody
We went through
welcome the
everything.
newest champion, Nova.
Nothing was missing. Nothing was moved. But my cat was hiding under the bed. He never did that. He was always on the bed.
You're automatically
He
a
was shaking,
champion,
and
jumping
he
on my
wouldn't come out
stream,
for
Nova.
hours. I moved out 2 weeks
If you've got
later.
any content
I
for me
broke
to
my
showcase,
lease.
it's even better.
I didn't care. I didn't tell my landlord why. I just left. I still don't know who was doing it. I don't know how they had a key. I don't know how they got the door open with the deadbolt engaged.
I'm just listening on
I don't know
these
why
videos,
they never
guys,
took
so I'm not
anything.
being quiet.
I don't know why they just opened the door and left. I think about it sometimes. I wonder if they were watching me. I wonder if they were in my apartment.
Usually we're in the middle of these videos, whatever it's a free story or just one story, whatever it is, such is tradition on my stream. Tonio and me, we decide how white and stupid these people are that are getting haunted or attacked, and why they can't mind their damn business.
Apartment when I wasn't there. I wonder if they were there while I was asleep and I just didn't wake up. I wonder what they wanted.
Oh, okay.
Mo died a few years ago. He was old.
Okay.
But sometimes I still
Drunk
wake
for
up in the
bed.
middle of the night and I think I hear the chain jingling. And I have to get up and check the door. Even though I live in a different city now, even though I'm on the 3rd floor, I still check. I always check. I was in 5th grade when this happened. Maybe
No.
6th. I don't remember exactly.
He was in
I remember I was
preschool?
walking home from school. I walked home every day. It
primary
was like
school?
a 15-minute walk. I cut through this little park and then walked along a street with a bunch of houses. It was a nice neighborhood. Everyone knew everyone. My mom used to say it was safe. There was this one day I noticed a purple backpack on a bench in the park. It was just sitting there, not near anyone.
Leave it alone.
Not on the ground, just sitting nicely on the bench. It looked like a kid's backpack. It had those little patches on it, a rainbow, a star.
Leave it alone.
I walked past it and
Don't touch
didn't think much of it. The next day, it was still there. Same spot, same bench. I was like, why is that backpack still there?
Who
It
cares?
had been there all day yesterday and all night. It was kind of weird, but I didn't think about it too much.
It's a
Maybe someone
baited
forgot
trap.
it. Maybe they were coming back. The 3rd day, it was gone. I was like, okay, someone finally picked it up. I didn't care. Then I was walking home about a week later, and the backpack was back. Same bench, same spot. But this time there was a man sitting on the bench. He was reading a newspaper. I walked past and I saw the
Tony, I look
backpack was
forward
right
to it.
next to him. I thought, okay, that's his backpack. That's his backpack. Makes sense. But then I walked past the next day and the man was gone, but the backpack was still there. I was confused. I stopped and stared at it for a second. I was like, what is that backpack doing there? It was just sitting on the bench.
Oh my God,
all
look
alone,
at this backpack.
purple,
Let's
with the
look at
rainbow
it
patch
deeply.
and the star patch. I walked past it again the next day and the day after that. It was always there. Sometimes the man was there.
Very stupid
sometimes
and
he
white,
wasn't.
Tonya.
But the backpack never left.
Yeah, couldn't
One day
mind
I was
his
walking
business.
home and the man was there, but this time he waved at me. He was like, hey, little girl, come here for a second. I didn't go. I just kept walking.
Hey, little girl, I
He
got
called after
candy
me.
in my van.
He said, I have something for you. I have some candy. I ran all the way home. I told my mom. She said I did the right thing. She said to never talk to strangers. She said that if I see the man again, to cross the street and walk the other way. She said she would walk with me for a while. She walked with me for like 3 days. We didn't see the man. The backpack wasn't there. Everything was normal. My mom was like, see, it's fine. It was just a weird guy. You did the right thing. So I started walking alone again, and the backpack was back, but this time it wasn't on the bed. It was on the ground next to a tree. And the man was standing by the tree. He was just standing there, not looking at me, looking at the ground. But when I walked past, he looked up and smiled. He waved. He said, hey, remember me? You want to see my turtle? I have a turtle in my car. You can pet him. I ran all the way home, and I didn't stop running. I slammed the door and locked it, and I didn't tell my mom because I didn't want her to worry. I just went to my room and sat on my bed, and I was so scared.
Why can't it be the old school way of doing things where the kid, some creep spoke to a kid and the kid ran away and told his parents, and the parents would tell their neighbors and the neighbors would tell their neighbors, so there'd be a community angry mob and they would find the creep and beat his ass into the ground. What happened to that good old sense of local justice?
I kept thinking about the turtle thing. Like, who says that?
Was it a ninja turtle?
Who asks a kid to see their turtle? It's so weird. I didn't walk home for a few days. I got a ride from a friend's mom, but then I had to walk again because my friend got sick or something. I don't remember. So I was walking home and I decided to take a different route. I went the long way. It added like 20 minutes, but I didn't care. I wasn't going near that park. I wasn't going near that man. The long way took me past a parking lot. It was behind a strip mall. There were a few cars there, nothing special. But I noticed one car. It was a beige station wagon. And there was a purple backpack on the roof. Just sitting there on the roof, like someone put it there and forgot it. I crossed the street. I walked on the other side. I kept my head down. I didn't look at the car. But then I heard someone call my name. I froze. Someone called my name. Not my full name. My nickname. The one my friends used. The one my family used. Someone called it. And I looked back, and the man was standing next to the station wagon. He had the backpack in his hands now. He was holding it out like he wanted to give it to me. He was smiling. He said, I think you dropped this. I didn't say anything. I just stood there. I was like 5 blocks from my house. I could run. I could scream. I could do something. I have a turtle. I can show you. You can pet him. He's really friendly. He said it in this normal voice. Like it was a perfectly normal thing to say. Like he was just being nice. I ran into the strip mall and I ran into a store. I ran to the cashier and I said, there's a man following me. He has a purple backpack.
It is completely unacceptable in any society. Find me this guy, this creep, and find me the closest blunt metal pipe. Problem solved.
I didn't know what else to say. I was just so scared. The cashier called the cops. They showed up like 10 minutes later. The man was gone. The station wagon was gone. The purple backpack was gone. Everything was gone. The cops talked to me. They asked me questions. They asked what the man looked like. I told them. They said they would look for him. They gave me a ride home.
Thick.
They talked to my mom. She was crying. She was so scared. They never found him. They never found the car. They never found the purple backpack. I think about it sometimes. I think about how he knew my name.
Oh,
how he
good
knew
on you,
my
Noah. I
nickname.
look forward to
I think
seeing
about how he
some
was
GTA
always
5
there,
of yours.
always waiting.
Other games?
I think about the purple backpack and how it was always there.
Super Mario Brothers.
I wonder if it was a signal, like if I had touched it or looked at it for too long or something would have happened. I don't know. I was a kid. Maybe I just imagined it. Maybe he was just a weird guy who liked turtles. Maybe he wasn't dangerous. Maybe he was just lonely.
People what's that word? Compartmentalization? Subjective in their thinking about how creepy a person could be. That's what I'm getting at. Yeah, compartmentalize. Like, oh, maybe this guy wasn't that bad. Maybe he just wanted to show me his turtle in his van. No. Where are we? Last one. Okay.
But I don't think so. I think he was waiting for me. I think he was watching.
I'll be right back, champs. I'm not going anywhere. We'll definitely do like a 3-hour live stream or whatever, but I'm just going to make myself another coffee. I'll be as quick as I can. Meanwhile, listen to some nice... whoops. Sorry, we're up to...
I was living in this old apartment building in...
We're up to there, but... non-copyright sound. Playlist. Bam. Be right back.
Oh yeah, you look so pretty in black. The way I need is problematic. I hate that you're the boy of my dreams. I'm a bad boy having tonight, and I can't escape. I can't escape. I'm a bad boy having tonight. Bad boy having tonight, and I can't escape. life right in till you lose it all and don't give in. When in love like we're rolling, got you folding on my skin. Take a chance, this is it. Oh, nah, nah. Stars until it's written in the constellations. Call me feeling dangerous, risk the odds. I'll face the consequences. Life right in till you lose it all and don't give in. When in love like a rolling, got you folding in my skin. Take a chance. This is it. Oh, nah, nah. Love is a gamble. No, no, go till we hit the floor. Love is a gamble. As I wander through the darkness, searching for someone. All your love still lingers in the depths of my soul. A bittersweet reminder, later days of
Welcome back, champions. Okay. Where are we up to? Back to the reaction video, yes. Thank you. History. There we go. Number 3.
So this happened when I was like 19 or 20. I don't really remember
19
exactly.
or 20?
It was a summer. I was in college,
Is
but
it
home
6
for
or
the break.
7?
I was living with my mom and her boyfriend at the time. We were in this older house on the edge of town, not like rural, but not really suburban either. There was a gas station about a mile down the road, and then after that, it was just fields for a while. I didn't have a car that summer because mine had finally died, and I was saving up for a new one.
Yeah, I killed my car.
So I walked a lot.
Being a
I didn't
bitch,
mind
had to
it.
stab it.
It was hot, but I liked being outside. There was this one street I took to get to the main road. It was a residential street with these older houses set back from the road, big yards, lots of trees. I walked it almost every day, sometimes twice a day if I was going to meet friends or whatever. And about 2 weeks into the summer, I started noticing this beige car. It was an older sedan. I don't know cars that
disgusting,
well.
a
Maybe a
beige car.
Toyota or a Honda. It was always parked on the same side of the street about halfway down the block. I didn't think much of it at first. People park on the street. It's not weird. But then I started noticing it was always there. Like every time I walked by, morning, afternoon, evening, didn't matter. The car was always in that same spot. I remember thinking maybe someone was visiting a neighbor or something, or maybe it belonged to someone who worked from home. I didn't really think about it beyond that. Until one day I walked by and the car was running, just idling there, windows up. I could see a shape in the driver's seat, but I couldn't make out any details because the sun was hitting the windshield. I just kept walking, but I felt this weird prickle on the back of my neck. I told myself it was nothing. People idle their cars all the time. The next day it was in the same spot, running again. I walked a little faster that time. After that, I started taking a different route. It added like 10 minutes to my walk, but I didn't care. I didn't want to see that car anymore. And for a few days, I didn't. I kind of forgot about it. Then one evening, I was walking home from my friend's house. It was starting to get dark. Not fully dark, but dusk.
Sorry, guys,
And I
I'm
took the
listening.
shortcut through the neighborhood,
I
even
got
though
one
I
of my
knew the car
Corona
was there.
Petite cigars.
I don't
for
know
my
why I
coffee.
did it. I guess I thought maybe it was gone by now. Or maybe I just didn't want to be scared of a stupid parked car. But it was there, and it was running. And this time the driver's window was rolled down. I didn't look directly at it. I kept my eyes forward. But out of my peripheral vision, I could see a man sitting there. He was older, maybe 50s, gray hair. He was just sitting there, looking straight ahead.
Oh,
Not
dang.
looking at me, not looking at anything, just sitting in this idling car as the light faded. I walked faster. I didn't run because I didn't want to seem scared, which is stupid. I should have run. About 10 feet past the car, I heard the engine rev. Just slightly, just enough to notice. And then I heard the car pull away from the curb. Not fast, just slow, like it was following me. I turned around. The car was like 20 feet behind me, moving at walking speed. The man was looking at me now. I could see his face clearly. He had this expression I couldn't read. It wasn't angry, it wasn't smiling, it was just blank, like he was waiting for something. I started walking really fast, almost running, but not quite. And the car kept pace with me.
Oh, welcome
I
back,
could hear
Zor.
the engine
Damn
just
Wi-Fi
rumbling along
issues
behind
on
me.
me.
I was trying to think of what to do. There were houses around, but, they all had their lights off. Everyone was inside for dinner or whatever. Nobody was outside. I crossed the street. The car crossed the street. I started running. I ran it and closed it up. I ran into someone's yard and cut between two houses. There was a fence in the back, but I climbed over it. I didn't even think. I just climbed. I landed hard on the other side and scraped my knee and kept running through another yard and then another. I ended up behind a church and I just hid behind a dumpster for like an hour. Eventually, I walked home the long way. I was shaking the whole time. I told my mom and she called the cops. They took a report and drove around, but they said they didn't see any beige car matching the description. They said maybe it was just someone being creepy, and I did the right thing by running. They said they'd keep an eye out. I didn't walk anywhere for the rest of the summer. A few weeks later, I was in my room and I saw a beige car drive slowly down our street. Same car. I know it was the same car. It drove past our house and stopped at the end of the block for a few seconds and then turned around and drove back past our house. I watched it from my window. I couldn't see the driver. The windows were up. It did that 3 times back and forth slowly, Then it drove away and I never saw it again. But sometimes I still think about it. I think about how I never reported the license plate. I was too scared to look at it.
I
think about how there was no reason for that car to be
person.
there. No reason for it to follow me. No reason for it to come to my street
Oh,
weeks
my
later.
name is Blank Stare.
I don't know
and
who
I'm
that
a
man
whiny
was.
liberal and
I don't
I'm
know
a
what he wanted.
moose.
But I know I wasn't imagining it. And I know if I hadn't climbed that fence...
Alright, I got an impression for that lank-faced person, yeah. Oh, my name is Blank Stare, and I'm a whiny liberal, and I'm a moose, lol. I'm such a moose every time I don't get what I want, I'm like... That's how mooses call out, don't they? That... Epic cigar, cash. Ah, Blair Windsor 7000. Welcome back. Yeah, I've got a few little different size cigars I've bought recently for different streams.
I don't know what would have happened. If you enjoyed these disturbing stories and want to hear more true horror encounters, please show your support by hitting that like button, sharing this video with your friends, and subscribing to the channel. Your support keeps these stories alive. Until next time, stay safe, and thanks for watching.
That was Who's the Extra. Like, subscribe, check it out. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Rand Paul plays video for Dr. Fauci's media appearances during the coronavirus pandemic. Yeah. Mr. Bitch-ass Fauci pled the fifth during every question of that Congress. Confrontation? Blair Windsor 7000, love the new name. Horror link is next, alright, so check out the horror link. Confrontation? Blair Windsor 7000, love the new name. Horror link is next, alright, so check out the horror link. Confrontation? Apparently, monster trucks are next. Detroit Earthshaker. I'll link after this one, Tony. Oh, Blair's your real name? Good old monster trucks. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Good old monster trucks. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Good old monster trucks. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here is the horror link. Oh, once it shows up.
So
another Hussey extra video. Like, subscribe to Hussey. Free, unsettling, true stalker horror stories. Oof.
I used to rent this basement suite. It was in a kind of older house in a neighborhood that was maybe not the best, but it was cheap, and I was in college and I didn't have a lot of money. The landlord was this older guy named Dave who lived upstairs with his wife. He seemed nice enough, retired contractor, always wore these old flannel shirts and had a big bushy beard. His wife, I think her name was Debbie, she worked at a nursing home and was always really tired when I saw her. They kept to themselves mostly. I'd hear them walking around upstairs sometimes, the TV on, their dog barking, nothing weird. The suite was pretty small, 1 bedroom, a little kitchen, bathroom with a shower that had super low water pressure. But it had its own entrance at the back of the house, through a door that led down a set of stairs from the yard. And it had a separate mailbox, which was nice. My dad helped me move in, and he looked at the lock on the door and said it was pretty old and I should probably get it changed. But Dave said he'd had the same locks since the 90s and they were fine, and I didn't want to cause a fuss. Everything was fine for like the first couple months. I was busy with classes and work and didn't spend a ton of time at home anyway. But I started noticing little things. Like sometimes I'd come back and the door would be unlocked, even though I was pretty sure I locked it that morning, or stuff in my kitchen would be moved around. Like my coffee mug would be on the opposite side of the counter, or my salt shaker would be turned the other way. Small stuff. Things I could easily explain away as me just not remembering where I put them. I'm pretty forgetful.
Somebody
so
broke in
I
and
didn't
moving
think
his
much of it.
furniture.
Then I started noticing that the spare key I kept under the mat was sometimes not under the mat. I'd go to grab it because I forgot my keys inside and it'd be gone, and I'd be like, did I move it? And then sometimes it'd be back the next day. I figured maybe it was the wind or something. Maybe I was just misplacing it. One time I came home and there was a smell in my apartment that wasn't there when I left. Kind of a musky smell, like someone had been in there. It wasn't a bad smell exactly, but it was different, like someone else's smell. I opened the windows and let it...
That smell, SpongeBob, that smelly smell that smells. Anchovies. Anchovies!
air out and tried not to think about it. I should mention that Dave had a key to my place. It was in the lease, like standard landlord stuff. Said he could enter with 24 hours notice for maintenance and inspections and emergencies.
Next impression is Brick from the middle TV show. Whoop whoop, French on. Whispers French on. Whoop whoop.
Never done that though. The few times I needed repairs, he always scheduled them for when I was home and knocked before coming down, so I didn't think he was the one moving my stuff. But then things started getting weirder. I'd come home and my bed would be messed up. Not just like the covers pulled
Ghosts
back
have been
the
jumping
way
on the bed.
I left them, but like someone had been lying on it.
Classic
The indentation
SpongeBob,
of a
yes.
body. I'm a small person, and I definitely didn't leave that kind of impression. I'd make my bed in the morning and come back in the evening, and there'd be these wrinkles and this dip in the mattress like someone had been napping. I started getting paranoid. I didn't have much money, so I couldn't afford cameras or anything. But I started leaving little traps. I'd put a piece of string across the door jamb at face height, so if someone came, they'd break it, and I'd know. I'd put my shoes in a specific arrangement in the entryway, like left shoe at this angle and right shoe at that angle. Just little things so I could tell if someone had been there. And I started noticing a pattern. The stuff was only being moved on certain days.
Who's a better one? Moo,
Wednesdays
can I steal
and
your
Fridays.
coffee?
I don't know why those days. Maybe my schedule was consistent and whoever it was knew when I wasn't going to be
can't
there.
get away from people's coffee.
Tuesdays and Thursdays I had night class and was gone till like
Monster
10.
Truck is next.
But the stuff moved on Wednesdays and Fridays when I was gone for work, which was a morning shift. I went to Dave and asked him if he had any work done recently. Like, has anyone been in my place? I tried to sound casual. He said no, that he hadn't had any reason to go down there. I asked him if he'd given a key to anyone else, a cleaning person or a handyman. He looked at me kind of offended and said, of course not. He wouldn't do that without telling me. I believed him. I don't know why, but I believed him. He seemed like an honest guy. He was always fixing stuff in the yard and helping out his elderly neighbors. Not a creep. But then the stuff started going missing. Not big stuff. Just little things.
Never did find
A
out that
t-shirt
cow
I'd left
name.
on the floor, a pair of
Gladys.
socks, a cheap bracelet I'd bought at a thrift store,
Gladys the
things that
cow.
wouldn't be missed right away. And I started to realize that someone was taking my stuff. Not stealing to sell, just taking things. Keeping them, maybe. I was scared. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to make a big deal out of it because I was a young woman living alone and I didn't have anywhere else to go. But also the idea that someone was coming into my apartment when I wasn't there and touching my stuff and taking my clothes was literally making me sick. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. I started failing my classes. A friend of mine suggested I set up a camera. She lent me this old webcam and I installed it on my bookshelf, hidden behind a stack of books facing the main room. I turned it on before I left for work on a Wednesday morning. I left the street.
Me and I Show Speed and Markiplier and Jacksepticeye hunting scary prank show killers at night, creepy forest. Alright, send me all those pictures on Discord and I'll put them all together in tomorrow's stream. Thanks, Tonio.
String across the door jamb and I arranged my shoes. When I came back, the string was broken. My shoes were moved and the webcam had recorded everything. I sat down on my bed and watched the footage. It took like 3 hours of nothing before anything happened. And then the door opened. It wasn't Dave. It was a woman I'd never seen before. She looked like she was in her 50s maybe.
Bitch, what are you
with
doing in my
graying hair
house?
pulled back in a messy ponytail. She was wearing this old-fashioned house dress and slippers. She came in and looked
Also, she
around
was
like she was in her
racist.
own home. She walked over to my bed and sat down on it and ran her hands over the blankets. She stayed there for maybe 5 minutes, just sitting on my bed, touching my stuff. Then she got up and walked around the room, picking things up, examining them. She picked up one of my books and flipped through it. She opened my closet and looked at my clothes. She took a shirt off a hanger and held it up to her face and breathed in. And then she took the shirt, folded it, and put it in the pocket of her dress. I watched this woman, this complete stranger, go through my apartment and take my things and touch my bed, and I felt like I was going to throw up. I called the police and they came and I showed them the video. They asked me a bunch of questions. Did I recognize her? Did I know anyone who looked like her? I said no. They asked me if I had any idea how she was getting in. I said I didn't know. The door was locked. My spare key was under the mat, but it was there every time I checked. The police went upstairs and talked to Dave. Dave said he didn't recognize the woman either. He was as confused as I was. But then the police asked him if any other keys existed for the basement suite. And he said no, just his and mine. But then one of the cops noticed that the door from the basement to the upstairs was a different lock than the door from outside. He asked Dave about it. Dave said that his wife had an old key from the previous tenants that he'd never gotten back. The previous tenants had moved out years ago, but apparently they'd given a copy of the key to his wife to feed their cat when they were away, and she'd never returned it. And so Dave had forgotten all about it. The police went to talk to Dave's wife. She was at work, but they called her. She said she still had the key. She said she'd never given it to anyone. But then she said, "Oh wait, I did lose it one
my
time. I
old
found it a
Hangout
couple weeks
streams
later
had that
though."
cow,
I didn't tell Dave
Sesame
because
Street.
he'd be mad at me for losing it. And apparently during that time, her purse had gone missing. She had left it in her car overnight, and when she came back the next morning, it was gone.
A
The
ghost
purse didn't have
stole her
much in
purse.
it, just some cash and her keys and that old key. She got the purse back a couple days later. Someone found it in a dumpster. The cash was gone, but the keys were still there. She figured it was just some junkie looking for quick money. But that's not what happened. The police figured that whoever stole the purse had taken the keys, made copies, and put the keys back, including the key to my apartment. And that person was the woman in the video. The police found her eventually. She lived like 3 streets over. She was a retired nurse who had some kind of mental health problems. She'd been doing this for years, just going into people's houses and taking small things. She never hurt anyone. She just collected things. Tokens, I guess. Mementos. I moved out of that suite a week later.
You're telling me they're allowing this old lady who's mentally disturbed to go into random people's houses and just take little things? No one's thought to stop her, maybe put her in a mental asylum or hospital? No? Hey, she's been through a lot. She gave so much of her life as a nurse, and then when she became old and senile, we just allowed her to wander into random people's residences and steal their shit.
I couldn't stay there. Dave was really apologetic and gave me my last month's rent back. He said he was sorry about everything. I believed him. But I still never went back. The weirdest part, though, and the part I still think about, is that the woman didn't seem to have any connection to me at all. She'd never met me. She just found my key and decided to come in. And she did it for months, every Wednesday and Friday, like clockwork. She'd come in, sit on my bed, touch my things, take some small item, and then she'd leave. I don't know what she was doing. Maybe she was lonely. Maybe she missed being a nurse and taking care of people. Maybe she just liked being in someone else's space. But every time I think about it, about this stranger coming into my home and sitting on my bed and picking up my clothes and smelling them, I get this sick feeling in my stomach, like I'm being watched even when I'm alone. I have a security system now, cameras everywhere. I don't keep spare keys outside. I change my locks every year.
Why would he tolerate this shit?
And I still sometimes get this feeling that someone's been my house. I never told anyone this part, but a few months after I moved, I went back to the old house just to see what it looked like. There was a new person living in the basement suite. A young guy, probably a student like me. And I wanted to knock on his door and tell him to be careful, to warn him. But I didn't. I walked away. And sometimes I wonder if she's still doing it, if she found another way in, if she's in someone else's apartment right now, sitting on their bed, touching their stuff,
Dude, I'm sure they're
taking
happy
small
with
things.
her doing that to
and
them
I
as well.
wonder if it'll ever really stop.
One I saw in 1993 was Red Riding Cookie. I'm sure she was a chip off the old block.
This is going to sound kind of dumb, but I've never told anyone about
Probably.
it because I don't know how to explain it without sounding like a paranoid weirdo. My name is Aaron, and I'm a guy in my mid-30s, and this happened about 2 years ago. I live in a
join
suburb
a club,
outside a
Aaron.
medium-sized city, not super rich, but not poor either. Just a normal neighborhood with
Welcome back,
sidewalks and trees and kids playing in the street. The houses are like all built in the same style from the 70s, with those big windows in the front and fenced backyards. So I've got this neighbor on the side of my house, a woman named Carol.
It's always a Carol.
She's in her late 50s, maybe, divorced, lives alone. She's one of those people who are always outside, like she's always in her garden or walking her little dog or just sitting on her porch reading.
Cookie
We're
Monster.
friendly, say hi when we see each other, chat about the weather and the yard and whatever. She's a nice lady, kind of a busybody, like She always knows what's going on in the neighborhood, and she's not afraid to talk about it. But she means well. So this whole thing started when she asked me if I'd seen a guy around her house. I was out in my backyard cleaning up some branches that had fallen during a storm, and she was at her fence, this tall wooden privacy fence, and she called over to me. She asked if I'd noticed anyone walking around her property at night. I said no, I hadn't. She said she'd been hearing things, like footsteps in her yard, and she'd found some footprints in the garden. She said it was probably just...
Maybe a Cabbage Patch doll came to life in the garden. Oh, these funny stories you send me, guys. I love it.
Kids messing around. But it was weird because nothing had been stolen. I told her I'd keep an eye out. And I did, sort of. I'd look out my window at night sometimes, just a quick glance, but I never saw anything. Then, one morning, I was backing out of my driveway to go to work, and I noticed a car parked at the curb a few houses down. It was a dark blue sedan, nothing special. But I noticed it because it was parked right across from Carol's house, and it didn't belong to anyone I recognized.
Niece is a son,
and the
but
person
likes
sitting
that.
in it was just staring at her house. He was a guy, maybe my age, with a beard and a baseball cap, just sitting there. I thought it was weird, but I had to get to work, so I didn't think about it again until I came home that evening, and the car was still there. Same spot, same guy. The sun was setting, and he was still just sitting in his car staring at Carol's house. I went inside, and I thought about calling the police. But I didn't want to be that guy who calls the cops on someone just sitting in their car. Maybe he was waiting for someone. Maybe he was a delivery driver. Maybe he was just being paranoid. Over the next few weeks, I started noticing the car more often. It was always parked in the same spot.
Liberals with their blue hair and nose rings.
Sometimes he'd be there in the morning, sometimes in the evening. I never saw him get out of the car. I never saw him do anything. He'd just sit there and stare. I mentioned it to Carol one day when she was walking her dog. Hey, have you noticed that car that's been parking across the street? I asked. She said no, she hadn't. I told her it had been there a lot, and I thought maybe it was a private investigator or something. She laughed and said, "Who would be investigating me?" And then she sort of laughed again, but it was more nervous. I started doing stupid things. I'd take walks around the neighborhood at night, kind of casually walking by the car to see if I could get a look at the guy. But every time I'd get close, he'd just turn his head and...
Well, this guy admitted it. He's doing stupid things. And when you do stupid things, you get stupid results. So whatever happens to this guy, it's deserved, probably.
Stare straight ahead, like he knew what I was doing. And it was so creepy. Not like he was threatening or anything, just blank, like a mannequin. So I decided to confront him. One night, I just walked up to his car and knocked on the window. It was dark and I couldn't see his face well. He rolled down the window like a couple inches, and I said, "Hey, can I help you with something? You've been parked here a lot."
take care of
And he
Lubbock,
just looked at me for like 10 seconds and said, "Just waiting." And I said, "Waiting for what?" And he said, "For my friend." And then he rolled up the window and drove away. I told my friend about it, and he said I was being crazy, that the guy was probably just some weirdo who likes to sit in his car. People do that. They sit in their cars and listen to music or whatever. I said maybe, but something didn't feel right. Then
I have never understood that concept. That's dumb people. Oh, it's probably just some weirdo. Yeah. Clearly it's some weirdo, and you don't want these weirdos around your house or your neighborhood, so call the police. Don't just brush it off as it's just some weird freak on the street. What's he going to do apart from maybe break into a house and attack people?
And Carol stopped coming outside. I didn't see her for like a week. Her blinds were always drawn. Her dog didn't come out. I knocked on her door one evening to check on her, and she answered, but she looked really tired, and she was wearing this old robe. And she said she'd been sick and didn't want to go out. I asked if she was okay, and she said yes, she just needed rest. But
I
she wasn't
appreciate it,
acting like
Tonio.
herself.
I'll get
She was
onto it.
kind of jumpy, like she was scared. The car was still there every day. Sometimes he'd be there in the morning and then he'd leave and come back in the evening, like he was just sitting there.
I have actually milked a cow before, a few times when I was younger. When I was a kid, my relatives, who are still around, but they've since retired, they used to have farms and stuff. Made quite good money farming and auctioning off livestock, cows, sheep, all that stuff. And yeah, when I visit them when I was a kid, they showed us how to milk a cow and bring their hay in, and I think we used to shoot cans or bottles with the farmer's rifle. That standard, what do you call those rifles that had that bolt rifle? Something like that. Although the farmers, they wouldn't shoot cans, they'd shoot the foxes, trying to kill their chickens. So yeah, and I've been around the farming life in a basic sense before.
Watching. I don't know why this got to me so much, but I started feeling like I had to do something. Carol was a nice lady. She was alone. She was scared. And this guy was just sitting there in his car staring at her house.
I'm sure that's completely
So I
normal.
went to the police. I told them all about it. The guy in the car, Carol's strange behavior, the footprints in her yard. They said they'd look into it, but basically told me that if he wasn't breaking any laws, there was nothing they could do. Has he threatened her? No. Has he been trespassing? No. Has he vandalized anything? No. And they said they'd have a patrol car drive by more often, but that was it. But I couldn't let it go. I started researching online.
I really don't like that grey area when it comes to a possible stalker or something. Like somebody sees a stalker outside their house and they call the police, but the police can't do anything because technically the person's just staring at them. They haven't harmed them. So what? Yeah, they have to call back when the stalker's trying to break into their house before the police lift a finger? No, I think they should lift a finger from the first phone call. Prevent anything bad happening in the first place.
I looked up this guy's license plate, which was stupid because you can't just look up plates. I tried to find him on social media. Nothing. I even went through the neighborhood and asked other neighbors if they'd seen him. Most of them said they hadn't. One guy said he'd seen a dark blue car around but didn't think anything of it. One night I was up late and I saw the car pull up.
I saw a random
It was like
deep
2 in the
blue
morning.
car, but I didn't think
And this
anything of
time,
it.
instead of just sitting there, the guy
I
got
probably thought
out.
it was probably some weirdo.
He walked across the street and stood at the edge of Carol's lawn. He just stood there, looking at her house for a long time. I was watching from my window. I wanted to go out there and tell him to leave her alone, but
I am at the 2.5 hour mark very shortly, guys, so I will finish at the 3 hour mark. So I've still got a bit more than about half an hour left, so you send me anything else, go for it.
didn't. I was scared, and I didn't have a good reason to go out there. He stood there for maybe 10 minutes. Then he walked back to his car and drove away. The next day, I went over to Carol's house. I told her what I saw. She turned white. Like literally her face went pale and she sat down on her couch and put her head in her hands. I asked her if she knew the guy.
What do you mean she went pale and turned white? What are you saying, dude? You got a problem against overly white people? Nope, I feel discriminated against. Oh, being racist towards me, Tonio, can you believe it?
She didn't say anything for a while. Then she said, I think he might be my ex-husband's friend. I didn't know Carol was married before. She never talked about it. She said she'd been divorced for 15 years and her ex had passed away a few years ago. She said his name was
Yeah,
Jerry,
I'll be streaming tomorrow.
and he wasn't a good guy.
No worries.
He had a
I'll
lot of
see you
friends,
Vex for
not the
Grand
good
Theft
kind.
Auto
One of
tomorrow.
them, a guy she couldn't remember his name, but she recognized him from the wedding photos. He used to work with Jerry, and he'd always been kind of weird around her. Too friendly, she said. always finding excuses to come by. She said after Jerry died, she got a lot of weird messages from his friends. Some of them were just condolences, but a couple of them
Can't
were
believe
weird,
it either.
like, "I'm sorry for your loss, Carol," but written in a way that made her uncomfortable. She deleted them and never responded. I asked her if she'd ever told the police about it. She said no. She didn't want to make a big deal. She just wanted it to go away. I said, "Carol, I think you need to tell them. This guy is stalking you." She said, "I know." So she called the police and told them everything. The messages, the car,
Appreciate it, Homer.
standing on her lawn. They said they'd look into it. They took her statement. They said they'd try to identify the guy. I thought that was the end of it. I thought the police would find him and he'd leave her alone. But the car kept showing up. Every day he'd just sit there. And then one night, I heard a sound in my backyard. It was like someone was out there. Not a cat, not a dog.
Yeah, one time, just point a loaded gun at this stalker's ass. I'm sure he'll drive off and never return. I'm not saying shoot them. I'm just saying threaten them. Threaten that you would shoot them. You point the gun, maybe you point it sideways like a gangster.
Footsteps. I looked out my window and I saw someone walking along my fence. It was dark, but I could tell it was a guy. I went outside, grabbing a baseball bat from my garage, and I walked to my backyard. I got to the corner of the fence and I saw him. The guy. He was standing at the gate that leads to Carol's yard. He had his hand on the latch. He was about to open it. I opened it. I yelled, "Hey." He turned around and looked at me. He didn't run. He just stood there. And then he said, "Oh, it's you." Like he knew me.
No, I'll definitely have it ready
Stay
for
away from
tomorrow's
her,
hangout
I said.
stream, Tonio.
Leave her alone. He laughed. It was a weird laugh. Not like a funny laugh, a cold laugh. "I'm not doing anything," he said. "I'm just visiting a friend." "You're not visiting anyone," I said. "You're stalking her. The police know about you." He just sort of nodded, like he wasn't surprised. Then he said, "You know, she killed him." "What?" I said. "Jerry. She killed him." And then he just walked
I'll
away.
get to the monster truck link.
He
no
walked
worries,
through my
guys.
yard to the front and got in his car and drove off. I stood there holding my baseball bat for a long time. And then I went back inside.
Screw a baseball
And I
bat.
sat on my couch and I thought about what he said.
I have a chainsaw.
Carol had
run
told
after the
me
whip.
her ex died of a heart attack. That was the story. He died of a heart attack, and she was a widow now, and that was it. But what this guy was saying, what he was implying, was that she had something to do with it. I didn't know what to do. That I didn't know if I believed him. I didn't know anything. I spent the next couple weeks avoiding Carol. I didn't answer her texts. I didn't look at her when I saw her outside. I just couldn't think about it without feeling sick. And the car kept showing up. But now it was different. Now I thought I knew why. Then one day I was at work and I got a call from Carol's number. I almost didn't answer, but I did. And she was crying. She said he came to my door. He knocked on my door and I didn't answer, and he started yelling. She said she'd called the police and they were on their way, but she was scared, and could I come over? I went to her house. The police were there when I arrived. They were talking to Carol. She looked terrible, like she hadn't slept in weeks. I stayed with her while they looked for the guy. They didn't find him. That night, I asked her. I said, "Carol, what really happened to Jerry?" She looked at me and she didn't say anything for a long time. Then she said, "He died. He had a heart attack. It was a heart attack." I said, "Okay." And then she said, "He was a bad man. He hurt people. I don't miss him." She didn't say anything else. And I didn't ask. The car stopped showing up after that. I don't know if the police found him or if he just gave up. Carol moved away a few months later, sold her house and moved in with her sister. I don't know where she went. Sometimes I think about what he said, that she killed him.
See you in the next
And
stream tomorrow.
I don't know if I
Plush, yeah.
believe it.
Alright, let me just get on to the last monster truck video, guys, and we'll finish it up. Appreciate all you champs joining me to this point. And all you other champs that stop by to say hi. Send a link. I'm sure I'll see more of you on tomorrow's stream. Last monster truck video, guys, and we'll finish it up. Appreciate all you champs joining me to this point. And all you other champs that stop by to say hi. Send a link. I'm sure I'll see more of you on tomorrow's stream. monster truck video, guys.
Alright, here we
finish
go.
it up. Appreciate all you. Lucky last. Suffer the Joy 23, Monster Jam 2018 Detroit. Number 2, Earthshaker Freestyle. I will watch it again properly. Alright, and Plush's link. Carlton Garcia, like, subscribe, check it out. Monster Jam Houston, October 19th, 2019. Best clips of Mohawk.
We will pause the clock here for Bryce Kenny Ravens Mohawk Warrior as he attempts to refire on the far side of the track. On the year so far for Bryce Kenny Ravens Mohawk Warrior 2-3.
Can you continue your old Fug Life series? I'd have to look back into that to know what you're talking about. I've done a whole bunch of different stuff in the past. Fug Life series. I'll see what I can do. Homer.
Style wins coming his way. He will begin the season in January on Stadium Championship Series Red. And that is where his road to World Finals 21 will begin. He's had a phenomenal year both as a driver and a color commentator on Monster Jam on NBCSN. And he has refired and looks like we're ready to go for Monster Jam Freestyle.
Oh yeah, the old cartoon ones. I'll bring them back. Okay. Alright, Champions, thank you very much for joining me for this Champion Creative Hangout number 8. I'll get back, did say I would get back into my old content stuff I used to do, so things with Jake, the dog behind me, and more of those Thug Life cartoons Homer suggested, and a few other things in between, so look forward to another Hangout stream tomorrow and more GTA 5. We'll get back into that for Vex and everyone else.